Hello, listeners. This is your OG, Barack Obama. Now, I know it's been a lot of people out there really missing me, especially with our current president, Trump, in office. He talked about me for playing golf on vacation when he turned around and did the same damn thing. I mean, come on. And yes, I've been hearing, that you want me back in office. But I'm just having too much fun right now. Me and Michelle, we like to just sit around and, smoke and watch Netflix all day. I go golfing with the homies. I shoot dice, play some basketball, whenever I want. And no one says anything. But when I'm not working on my book or getting freaky with Michelle, I'm listening to What the Fudge Podcasts. Now, I'm gonna tell you a secret, Size Man. The book I'm writing is actually the lyrics to my mixtape I'm releasing, so all Americans can rap along. Now, let me know. Should I go with Lil O or Young Barack? What's goody? Welcome back to What the Fudge. Hey man, what the fudge? What the Fudge Podcast, episode number 7. I want to thank everybody for coming back once again. Thank you guys for listening.
Yes, indeed.
Following us on Instagram at What the Fudge Podcast. I got my co-host here, Jones. How was your week, homie?
Oh man, it was amazing, bro.
What happened? You always know I'm gonna ask what happened after you say it's amazing.
Man, I was enlightened. With more sleep.
That's always a boost. I would say my week was pretty cool. Went by kind of fast.
Okay. Anything interesting?
I think it was just a lot of interesting stuff as far as news, not as far as me. I've been getting back in the gym, so I think that's pretty cool.
That's very interesting.
We love to do that as much as we can. But
hope y'all in the gym.
We hope y'all staying healthy. We hope you guys continue to keep coming back and listening to this wonderful podcast.
Yes, indeed.
It's been a great week. I want to thank the homie Obama for that intro that he just did for
shout
us.
Out Obama.
Make sure you look out for that Obama mixtape coming. I think he should go with Young Barack. I think that's a hotter rap name. I'm going to go ahead and throw that suggestion to
Young
him.
Barack.
We're going to go ahead and get into it. You guys know how the show goes. Let's go ahead and hop into the first segment, which is the news.
Yes, sir.
And in the news, I think the only thing that's really been kind of big, I don't really like to, like I say, promote a lot of negative stuff, so we only kind of really focus on the positive type of things. The main thing I think, as far as everybody has been talking about, is the Black Panther movie.
Oh my goodness, you already know.
Under a rock or something, everybody's talking about the Black Panther. They're talking about the box office sales. They're talking about how great the movie was.
Man, I'm gonna go see it. I haven't saw it yet.
I haven't seen it either. I'm going to see it tomorrow. It was I don't really like dealing with them big gigantic crowds like it was out there. Them crowds, it was people like waiting in line. I seen a couple clips of people almost getting into fights in the movie theater. It was a little wild, man. So I'm going to check it out tomorrow. That's not going to stop us from still checking on the report. So far, I checked on Deadline.com as of Friday, and they were saying that the Black Panther movie had already passed $520 million worldwide.
Yes, and a lot of big movies.
Yeah, a lot of also big movies. They said that they were shooting on $170 million this second weekend coming out.
Yes.
There's no surprise. Let's see what else they said. It said it rang up $27.6 million around the world yesterday. That was Thursday.
So you know that 500 going increase.
It's just going to get better. It's going to increase. It's going to get better. They saying that they're going to possibly be hitting the 1 billion mark.
Yeah, easily.
I think that they're easily going to hit that mark. They're just saying that they're making a lot of money worldwide with this movie.
Tell me this. Do you think that Hollywood is scared now because the demand for the black is it's here. It's like seeing some numbers like that. You're kind of gonna want to see like a black James Bond, and like
Elba, hint, or me,
or
any
you
we always ready to do them roles.
Stay ready.
I agree with you, Jones. I like that you bring that up because I also do think that they're gonna start making a lot of black versions. They're gonna reach out a lot more. They're gonna take that chance a lot more in putting black males and black cast
it only makes sense
in these starring roles, and which they should have been doing from the get-go. Because they've always, it's always been copied. It's always been picked up, our traits and stuff like that. So this is just one more thing that I kind of predicted was going to happen.
Well, look, I look at it like this. Mm-hmm. You could have put us in a long time ago.
Right.
And we wouldn't have had to have this craze like this.
Right. It wouldn't seem like everybody's going hands in.
Because no matter what you do, when you try to keep somebody down, every knock is a boost. That's what my grandfather said. You know what I mean? And so, when somebody keeps you down, hey, guess what that's going to do? It's going to create more of a demand for that.
Right. And I think that, like I said, I think that I agree with you. I think there's going to be more of a demand. Mm-hmm. It's also going to be an increase in black superhero movies and stuff like that.
Oh, Black Lightning. It's Blade coming out with another character.
They're going to try to definitely...
I'm sorry, Wesley Snipes.
For this. Oh yeah, you were talking about that a couple episodes.
And I'm gonna definitely give you more details on the next podcast.
And we appreciate that. So go ahead and give us you guys' feedback on Black Panther. Like I said, don't be giving me no spoiler alerts. I ain't seen it yet. I'm going tomorrow. So
hey man, I heard
I don't need
nothing
no spoiler
but goodness.
alerts. I've been hearing good stuff.
Nothing
I've been
but
seeing great
greatness.
stuff. And then we'll go ahead and give you our review once we get back. Once on the next episode, on episode number 8, we'll come back and give you our review. Because by that time, I'm sure we'll both have seen the movie.
I'm probably going to go tomorrow or Monday.
Indeed. So let's go ahead and move into the next segment, which is Dropping Game.
Drop that game.
And with Dropping Game, like I said, this is a continuation of last week's 3-part, which is communication.
Yes.
And it's talking about this week in this episode number 7, we're talking about communication as far as with family.
Okay.
And with family, you can definitely you want to have communication because you can you definitely want to continue to have the communication with your family. I think it's important that you guys talk about what's going on in your lives, what's going on with each other, what's going on in your relationships, because a lot of people get cut off when they get in relationships, and I think that they cut off from their family, maybe not purposely, but they might do it unintentionally. Mm-hmm. So
stay close.
Yeah, stay close as far as with your family. I also believe it's good to, if you have a problem with certain, I know family don't always get along. So if you have a problem with somebody or you beefing with somebody, I think that you should definitely that open, get your communication lines open and get that all out in the air. Jones, how do you feel about that?
It doesn't make sense to beef with the loved ones around you because it's enough beef in the streets. And this is the way I feel about it. Besides, I think everything you said was precise.
Right.
And another angle is all you younger people that's gotten older, talk to the younger people in your family. Help them avoid making mistakes. You know what I mean? Help them avoid the things that you had a mistake with or made a mistake with or by, or whatever happened to you in a negative way, or you made a mistake, you went down the wrong road.
Right.
Tell them about that road. Tell them about those paths. Let them know, hey, look, I went through this. Even though you may not never go through it, I'm going to still tell you about it.
I want you to know so that you don't go down that same road and make that same mistake.
And men in the families, you guys are the head of the family, so steer the girls right as well as the boys. Not just the boys, but the girls too.
I agree, homie. And with that, we're going to go ahead, like I said, next week we're going to be talking about as far as, so we did relationships, we did family. And the final part next week on episode 8 is going to be with friends. So you want to make sure that you have good communication as well with your friends.
Right.
You know, you're going to be seeing them. You talk to them just as much as you probably do your family, or you probably have better relationships with them.
Yes.
Than you do in your family. And there's always levels of communication when it comes to that too. Now, speaking, like we said, we're going to get into this first commercial. Speaking of the whole Black Hollywood and coming out with black superheroes.
Okay.
Because you said that,
You know I'm psyched, man. I already got...
What you got up your sleeve, man?
Already got an exclusive of some of the new superheroes that, based on our urban styles and stuff like that, like I already said, they're coming out with some new type of superheroes. So let's go into this first commercial, and you guys let us know what you think.
Okay, let's check it out.
With all the major success of Black Panther movie, Hollywood would like to announce a whole new series of black superheroes. Columbia Pictures presents Detective Durag. Saving the community and fighting crime with his magical durag that gives him the super ability to read minds. Also, 20th Century Fox brings you Tight Weave Tawanda. She's got an alien weave put in at the beauty shop by accident, and now she's whipping and wrapping up crime and bringing bad guys to justice. Warner Brothers introduces the Timberland Titan. When he puts these Timberland boots on, he becomes unstoppable to crime. The Ashy Angel. When he gets upset, he becomes dry. Ashy dry. Then his powers are activated and becomes a crime-fighting guardian angel to his city. Brought to you by Universal Pictures. And a remake of America's favorite classic, Casablanca. Hollywood just got more urban.
Just imagine all of the money we're going to make off of them. Oh, geez, we're still recording. I mean, just imagine all of the money we're going to make with them together.
And we're back. We're back. Those characters sound pretty tight. I think those characters, Detective Durag, that's one of the homies. I think I would love to hear more about him.
Where do you find these people?
Look, bro, I know people that know people.
It's like they're conjured up.
People, bro.
Bro, that's a lot of...
It's a lot of different connections and a lot of different levels of knowing people. But yo, let's go into this next segment, which is the best segment, our favorite, which is What the Fudge.
What the Fudge?
What the Fudge, man. And the main topic this week in What the Fudge has been Wendy Williams saying that, to me, Beyonce needs auto-tune. She was really tripping. She listed off a couple of other people. She said Janet Jackson. She said Fergie. And then she threw Beyonce's name in there. With Wendy almost passing out a couple of times. She looked like one of them Martians from the Mars Attack movie. She looked like the ringleader or something. I already knew something was going wrong with her. Now her brain is literally deteriorating in front of us on TV. So it's crazy that she even said that. Did you hear about this, John?
Yeah, I heard something about it, man. And I'm going to tell you right now, she has no right to say anything about anybody. Even though I know that's your job. That's how you make your money. Right. Low key, Wendy Williams, you got to auto-tune yourself. You know what I mean? So you could be tuned up in the right way so you don't be passing out and dehydrated and all these ailments popping off. You know what I mean?
Speaking of the passing out and the ailments, you know what I'm saying, on a serious note,
yes,
she recently came out and said that she had Graves' disease. And, wow. That's a disease where it's in your thyroid.
Sorry to hear that.
Production of hormones. So maybe that's why she's been looking crazy, almost passing out, saying crazy stuff. I'm sure she's gonna come back and correct a lot of probably her actions and stuff she said. She's been tripping lately. She said she was going to take a few weeks off. Hopefully we're going to pray for her. Hope she get better.
I'm sorry, Wendy. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't want nothing to happen negative to nobody.
And that's for real. We ain't wishing nothing bad on nobody, bro.
The word is powerful, and when you speak something, it will be. And when you're a big resistance on a lot of people,
right?
You're gonna get that same type of resistance coming back at you. So you gotta be ready. You gotta brace yourself and watch what comes out of your mouth.
Take what you dish out. So. Also, another thing that's kind of unplanned, I recently just watched The Breakfast Club with Charlamagne and Monique.
Shout out to The Breakfast Club.
Big shout out to them. And it was just hilarious. We already spoke on the whole Monique and the boycott Netflix. I just wanted to say I think you guys should definitely check that out and let us know what you guys think about that particular interview. It's on YouTube. You can check it out. It's a great interview, like I said. They think she really tried to bash Charlamagne. She was calling him by his government name, and then she also
well, you know, a lot of people don't have a lot of good
respect. She paid somebody on the low to get his government name.
A lot of people don't have respect. A lot of people don't got respect for Charlamagne, bro.
A lot of people don't. I think when he's honest, I appreciate when he's honest and he gives a non-biased opinion.
But it's how you do it.
It's the form and the way that he does it, I think, is what rubs people the wrong way. She tried to say he was racist towards black women. I didn't completely agree with that at all. I went ahead and left my comment on Charlamagne the Guy's page. So we're going to go ahead and go into the next segment, which is, or topic, which is the Instagram comedian of the week.
Yes.
Last week was the homie Country Wayne.
Country Wayne. Shout out to you.
He already does touring and stuff like that. He does stand up. Like I said, I'd be happy to see him in some movies and stuff like that. I think it'll be really cool.
I'm happy for all brothers.
Like that. I think for these Instagram comedians and other comedians, I really like seeing them blow up and stuff like that.
Yes, indeed.
Better for them.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Country Wayne.
Shout out to Country Wayne. This week on What the Fudge Podcast,
who we got?
Instagram comedian of episode number 7 is
who we got?
Ed Ha Davis.
Ha Davis.
AHADAV.
Funny dude.
Yes. Brother was out here recently this All-Star weekend he was at a couple of comedy clubs doing his stand-up
Getting
thing.
A little bit of that California life.
Yeah, he got a few interviews on. He went up to New York and did his rounds at Hot 97. He also did his rounds at The Breakfast Club and a couple of other places. So we think that he's really funny. I'm gonna be posting some of his videos and stuff like that, so that we can, you guys can get a little laugh out of that as well. We're gonna go ahead and go into the next.
He definitely
segment.
got a lot of good ones.
Dude, this dude is hilarious, man. Let's go ahead.
You're gonna be seeing him in Hollywood real soon,
real quick, or real quick. But let's go ahead and go into the next segment, which is the hip hop and R&B review.
Ooh.
The main thing this week, I think, so far was Nipsey Hussle.
Shout out Nipsey Hussle.
He just released his
Straight Out of LA
album. Yeah, he's one of
taking
the LA
laps
natives.
Around dudes.
The album was really nice. I sat back and listened to the whole thing when I went and worked out. I would say my favorite.
What kind of vibe was it?
There is definitely a LA vibe. It's definitely a chill type of vibe.
Is it Kendrick Lamar chill, or is it the game
gangster type of the Crip side of things type of vibe?
Like Ice Cube-ish?
Nah, I wouldn't really say Ice Cube. He's not really a Crip, but it's more, like I said, it's more just a laid back LA
Nipsey
feel, Nipsey Hussle type feel.
I know it.
Go ahead,
Nipsey
put it
Hussle's
on and chill.
raw.
My favorite was Blue Laces 2. That one on there was nice.
I got a question.
And the other one was the Puff Daddy song that he was on with him. That one was pretty tight too. Go ahead, let me know, Jones. Have you checked it out?
Nope, I haven't checked it out yet.
Okay,
but I'm definitely gonna check it out now. I want to know what type of beats did he use? Like, were they dope beats? What type of
it's
West
like
Coast?
It's like an LA type of vibe. Like, if you've ever really listened to
lot
Nipsey
of bass.
Hussle, it's some bass in some of them. If you've listened to Nipsey Hussle, it's like his type of feel, kind of like how Wiz Khalifa has his own type of sound,
Mm-hmm.
his type of beats. Drake has his own type of sound, his type of beat. It's that type of. It's a you got to listen to Nipsey Hussle to understand that these are his regular type beats that he picks. He got
some club bangers
like that.
See, that's what I mean when I say beat. Okay, he got some mustard. Okay, so he definitely got some bass in his stuff. He definitely got some party bangers on it.
Yeah, he got a few of those. And then, so if you guys haven't checked that out, you can go ahead, go get it. I listen to it on YouTube. I'm always do it the roundabout cheapest way I can get it. So I listen to the whole thing on YouTube. My bad, Nipsey Hussle, but I know you ain't missing none of that bread, brother. We gonna go ahead and go to the next topic,
Dude, you
which is
Bro, you're
Birdman.
funny, bro.
Birdman said that the Carter 5 is going to come out in 2018.
Now,
Finally,
I have
big quotation marks on that. Tell me your thoughts.
My
bro.
thoughts on that is this. Didn't he say another one of his proteges up underneath him is coming out with the Carter?
He did say that.
So I'm confused. Is it Lil Wayne's Carter?
He said it was the Carter 5 that was coming out. That has to be Lil Wayne's because he's had the other
Well,
Carters.
they have a good relationship. They're always going to be
Now,
like
this
family.
is Sice Man's prediction. I've said this behind closed doors. I'll say it here. I
haven't heard this prediction.
I think that Birdman and Lil Wayne have been cool this whole time. I think that this is all a build-up. Record sales aren't really popping. There's always something that happens.
So you're saying this is a
Lil Wayne's
publicity
release
stunt?
date. I think they've been cool. I think this is all just
This is a
build-up.
Kanye and 50 Cent type of deal.
It's all just a build-up so that we can have big sales when that record
WWE?
releases. WWE type situation.
You know what? I didn't think about that,
Look at it from
bro.
that situation. If
You're
he's his
right.
father, that's his baby and all of that.
Now, why he got to say all that?
And that's all of that. Look, then that's, you know what I'm saying? That's what
I'm not
I
messing
think.
with you
I
right
ain't
now.
got beef with none of them people. Like I said, everybody's entitled to their opinion.
I mean, you
Whether
know,
they
father and
real
son
or
kissing,
fake
it's
love or
all
not,
good. Hey,
that's
it's
on
all,
them.
hey, man.
We're going to go ahead and get you guys into this next commercial. It's a very hilarious car rental commercial. What the fudge? Like I
Here
said,
we go.
we getting more funding. We getting great things.
Brace your
guys.
belts.
So we're getting more advertisements. This is a What the Fudge car rental commercial. We want you guys to check it out
All right.
and let us know what you think.
Let's see what you got. Hey, what's up, IG and all my followers? It's your boy, the super producer, Beats Be Bangin'. I'm about to work with the hottest new rapper out of the city. That's right, street nigga.
Oh, yo, what's good, y'all? It's your nigga, Street Nigga. And I'm about to record my next single, y'all, live. And you get to see how I do this ish, you know what I'm saying?
All right, man. I got the beat ready and everything is set up in the studio. Let's get started. I'm so excited. I know this is going to be another street anthem.
Alright, yo, look. I'm gonna leave my phone out here with you, and then I'm about to set this booth on fire, G. Look, if I get any calls or messages, just let me know. Yo, go ahead and cue the beat. Yo, owe me money. I got no time for the chit chat. All you hear is click clack, blow your head off. I'm a killer like that. I steal your girl, she loving my jewels. I got diamonds as big as the dice that I shoot.
Sorry to stop you, but your phone keeps going off, and the messages said that the new BB guns you ordered off Amazon has been shipped. Also, a text from Big Bro says that he's going to need his chain and earrings back ASAP in all caps because he's going to the club tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, whatever, dog. Let's just get back to the song, alright? Yo, I drive a different car every day of the week. Switch it up like I'm being followed by police. The ladies call me. What's that? All night long, they want to ride, sending me naked pics on my phone.
Sorry to stop you again,
Oh, okay.
but your phone is going off. Enterprise Car Rental keeps calling your phone. A message said the rental was due back day before 8. After that, you'll be charged another day. And a text from Michelle said that she'd rather get a Brazilian wax than go on a date with you.
Oh. Oh, man, look, man, somebody must be playing with my phone or something, man. It got hacked. Like, that's what happened. It got hacked. Look, man, let me just get this last verse off, and I'll be right out there, all right? Yo, I got a house For every hair on your head, I write my own flows, so I get all of the bread.
You got a text from someone named Ghost. It said that you didn't pay him for the last hit he wrote for you. And he is looking for you. Your mom is here to pick you up. And said you need to hurry up so you can get your room clean before bedtime.
Need a car for the weekend? Going on a family vacation? But don't want to put all those damn miles on your car? What the fudge car rental? Moving drugs covertly across the U.S. since Escobar.
And welcome back.
Bro.
Welcome back to What the Fudge Podcast. That was a wonderful commercial that we just had. Definitely, I'll be looking into those rentals when I need to rent a car or something like that. You never know. You know what I'm saying?
You always need a rental place.
Look, so let's go ahead and move on to the next segment, which is the movie and TV review.
All right.
And in this section, there's been a little quick series that Kevin Hart just recently came out with. It's on YouTube. It's also
shout out Kevin Hart.
Big shout outs to Kevin Hart. It's on his Laugh Out Loud network. Mm-hmm. It's a show called Cold as Balls. It's definitely a pause. It's a hilarious name. It's pretty much with Kevin Hart and different athletes that he knows or can get in contact with. They go into an ice tub, which is what athletes do to help them kind of speed up their recovery. I've never done it. I've helped my brother do it. I don't get down with the cold, brother. That's why I moved from the East Coast to Cali.
Where's you at on the East Coast, man?
I can't do it. I'm from D.C., man.
Hey, shout out to the people in D.C.
DMV area, big up. But I can't do the cold. They dip down in it. They sit in the cold baths. They laugh. They joke. The show is hilarious. Tell me what you
I seen it, man. I saw LeVar Ball.
Okay.
And him, they was in the
LeVar Ball episode was hilarious.
Yeah, and I think he lost a bet, right? He lost a bet.
He lost a little
and then he lost the shooting, and then he got up out that water. I thought he was gonna be able to hang. I guess Kevin Hart is hard in a mug more than his height is,
Nah, not if you watch the show. You see that he's
be
completely uncomfortable with the ice. He'll never really dip down into
the tub. Go all the way up to his neck.
He would drown if he literally would have sit. He sat down all the way
down
in
the tub.
Drown in that tub. I think that's the whole reason why he ain't doing it. But let's go ahead and go into our shows and movies to recommend.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got a good one.
Now, I recommend this one because I recently just seen the poster for it on my way to work the other day, and I do remember watching the episode. It's on Netflix. It's an original Netflix series called Jessica Jones.
What's that about?
It's about one of the Marvel superheroes.
Mm-hmm.
She has super strength and she's a detective. She goes and fights crime and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Is she a throwback character?
She's a super throwback. It's from the older days. Yeah, it's from the Daredevil, Luke Cage, Iron Fist type of comics. Those are the old ones. Dope. It's on Netflix. Like I said, they got its second season coming out March 8th. That I think everybody should definitely catch up on before the new season comes out. When the new season come out, you'll be ready and you'll check that out and you'll come back and thank me later. Jones, what's your show or movie to recommend for episode 7 of What the Fudge Podcast?
I got an old school throwback, the 10 Commandments 1956 version, and it's a yes, exactly. Charleston Heston, exactly, and he's a real good actor. It's a throwback. It's good watching. If you ain't got nothing to do, watch that movie. The acting in it is great, and I think that everybody should just go check it out.
I agree. I think that's definitely something. If they were to remake that and put it into a different new thing, I think that would be tight.
Yes.
I really think so.
But even the original is good enough to hang with the new.
Right.
If you're a real artist,
really
you love art, you love acting, let me tell you, amazing.
So let's go ahead and move on. Check those shows out that we want to recommend and movie for you guys. Let's go ahead and go into the next segment, topic, my baggage, which is bring back a movie and TV show.
Oh yeah, I got a good one of them too.
I think if the original cast come back, the original Aaron McGruder, Regina, blah 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 blah,
What?
And John Witherspoon.
What?
If they were to bring back the Boondocks and doing what's going on now, they got Trump that they could be talking about. Hip hop is hilarious.
Boondocks
they had
is an
already
amazing
people wearing
show.
skirts and stuff.
Love
Boondocks,
that show.
I think was a very
Nobody's
nice
gonna get
show.
my booty.
I think that show touched on a lot of political stuff. It touched on social stuff. It was a great cartoons for adults that I think you guys should definitely bring back and recreate. Jones, what's your recommendation this week, or bring back movie, TV show?
Well, I got a show that was this is kind of old as well, kind of like my 10 Commandments recommendation. The show that I think they should bring back are The Honeymooners. I think that show could be revamped and done so well with.
How old are you? What
Hey,
in the
man,
world
look,
for the people that
when
are
I was-
32,
when I was
33
little,
and younger? Can
I
you
was
please
force-fed.
explain what Honeymooners.
I was force-fed all these shows because TV sucked in the 90s.
Right. Okay.
All right, so it's not that I even know a lot lot about these shows. I just would watch them,
brother. I was
and Archie Bunker and all these different actors and actresses. Hey, some of them are producers nowadays,
right.
You know, but at the same time, these shows are shows that my mom and dad and my uncles, my aunts used to watch and thrive off of.
Well, that's
and
like
I think
MASH too, man. I used to turn that off. When that would come on, bro, I would turn that off immediately.
Man, you know what? I actually used to get into it because I like acting. So
need to go verify.
I think they need to bring that show back.
Check out Miles' age for real.
Bring that back. Hey, man.
Check out Jones'
Hey,
age.
man. Just because I'm receding, man, don't mean that. Hey, man, I'm still.
My bad, bro. Go ahead and finish what you were saying. My bad.
Hey, man. It's just good actors and actresses exist nowadays, and I think they should start bringing these shows back.
I agree, man. That's actually, I think, I'm going to go do my research since you said bring that back. I'm going to go do my research and find out what the Honeymooners is.
Oh, man. Check it out. Do your research, and maybe we might have to do it.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and we want to thank you guys for listening to What the Fudge Podcast, episode number 7. Like I said, we're going to try to keep it short for you guys. So
yes,
we can
indeed.
keep you all day. We got another original bedtime story.
Oh, wow, man. I just want to know the title, bro.
What the title this week is GoldiBraids and the Three Bears by Sice Man. Now, when I say GoldiBraids, it's because her, you know how certain ethnic women, urban women have blonde braids.
Hey, who's the Bears, though? What are they representation of?
Bears, bro. That's all I'm
What type of hood they grew up in?
On here, when all you got to do is listen to the story.
Are they Bloods or Crips?
They might be their original, a whole new gang that the Bloods and Crips don't mess with. We don't know. So go ahead and check out this bedtime story. Get your pillows and blankets ready. We want to thank you guys, like I said again.
Yes.
For following us on Instagram.
Yes, indeed.
At What the Fudge Podcast. Hey, Jones, where can they find you on Instagram?
They can find me at charismatic_humor.
Okay.
And charismatic_Jones.
Okay, and then we also want you guys to keep checking out our Cops, our What the Fudge Cops episodes on YouTube.
We're getting good feedback from that.
Getting great feedback from that. We're going to keep giving you guys some more episodes. Like I said, we want you guys to get our likes.
Shout out YouTube all day long.
Just help us out. If you think it's funny, go tell the homies.
Yes, leave a comment.
Tell 8 homies.
Yes, to tell 8 more thousand homies.
And that's just how we're going to keep it going.
And it's thousands of homies.
Like I said, we want to thank you guys once again for checking us out on What the Fudge Podcast. This has been your host, Sice Man. I got my co-host, Jones.
Yes, indeed.
We want to thank you guys, and I hope you guys have a good week.
GoldiBraids and the Three Bears by Sice Man. Once upon a time, in the hood, there was a little girl with blonde box braids named GoldiBraids. She went for her nightly walks in the forest after she ate her magic mushrooms. Towards the end of her trip, she came upon a bando. That's an abandoned house used to manufacture drugs. She knocked, and when no one answered, she decided she would rob the place. She had just got out of jail a few months ago for flocking homes, so she was kind of a pro. Sitting on the table in the kitchen were 3 bags of cocaine. GoldiBraids was feeling like some nose candy, so she decided to taste the coke from the first bag. This Coke is too strong. I can't feel my face or tongue, she exclaimed. Then she tasted the Coke from the second bag. This Coke is too weak, she said. Finally, she tasted the last bag of Coke. Ah, this Coke is just right, she said happily. She walked into the living room, and there she saw on the mantel 3 huge blunts. GoldiBraids smoked some of the first blunt to see how fire it was.
This blood is too strong,
she exclaimed as she got up off of the floor. Then she smoked the second blunt. Ew. This blunt is too weak. Is this Reggie? She whined. Finally, she tried the last and smallest blunt. Ah, this blunt is just right. It's gotta have wax or moon rocks in it, she said as she exhaled the smoke. Before she knew it, she had smoked the whole blunt. She decided to lay down, but the first bed had a lot of sex toys and cameras. Then she wanted to lay in the second bed, but it was too wet and sticky. When she lay down in the third bed, it was just right. GoldiBraids fell straight asleep. As she was sleeping and snoring very loudly, the 3 hood bears came back to the crib.
Hey man, someone's been tasting my cocaine,
growled the Papa Bear. Someone's been dipping in my cocaine, said the Mama Bear. What the fudge? Someone's been sniffing my coke and snorted it all up, cried the baby bear.
Well, someone's been hitting my blunt, growled the Papa Bear.
Someone's been tasting my blunt, said the Mama Bear. What the fudge? Someone's been hitting my blunt, and they smoked the whole damn thing, cried the baby bear. They were so upset and sober, so they decided to look around to see if they could find out what happened. They went upstairs, and when they got to the bedroom, Papa Bear said,
I'm glad no one touched my sex toys and my swings in my bed.
I'm glad no one laid in my bed, although I need to change these sheets. Papa Bear, you was putting that work in earlier, said Mama Bear. Someone's been laying in my bed, and she's still there knocked out, exclaimed Baby Bear. What the fudge? Just then, GoldiBraids woke up, half high and confused, and saw the 3 bears. She screamed, What the fudge is going on? And she jumped up, ready to fight her way out of the house. First, she slapped Papa Bear with a right, since he was the biggest threat. Then she tackled the mom and did a spin kick on Baby Bear, ran out of the room, down the stairs, opened the door, and ran away back to the hood. And she never returned to the home of the 3 bears again. The